Yo, I heard a podcast to say that now they're now they're mainstream doing their thing, like just full-time podcasters.
Yeah.
But I heard they were sharing, it's their 5-year anniversary today, and they were sharing the stories when they first started. And the dude said that he would, instead of going to his lunch break, he would go down the street to the studio and hop in and do the podcast and then go back to work.
Wow.
Yes, in the middle of his work day. Can you imagine that commitment if you were doing that?
I would do it if I could.
You would?
Yeah.
Like instead of doing your lunch break, like I'm gonna go real quick.
Yeah, because imagine if we were able to podcast every day for our lunch break. You know how much content that would be?
Oh, like, every day? No, they weren't doing it every day.
Oh, I was about to say, that's dope. No. I would do that too. Like if I could.
I think at that point they were doing it once a week. Now they're doing twice a week.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like if it was close, like the studio was close to his job.
You would do it.
I would every day. And we do a quick little podcast for
dude, that's
whatever.
Commitment, bro.
Even
that's like because you're crunch time, like you're punching in, punching out in those times. Like you gotta.
Well, it depends. Sure. Like if it was like a hour break, because a lot of companies give an hour break.
Yeah,
that's plenty of time.
Would you come with your grub?
Do like a half hour? Would you just
do the whole podcast every time?
Or I would eat while I'm driving. I stop by a place, boom,
man,
while I'm getting to your crib, eat.
You are dedicated,
get there,
bro.
Do the show.
Dedicated.
Wow.
So let me ask you, which 4 podcasters would you put on podcast Mount Rushmore?
Oh, snaps. I wasn't ready for that one. I like it. Keep me on toes.
Let me ask you something.
Mount Rushmore, right? Why?
Which 4 podcasters?
See, because then I would have to ask, man, that's a tough one. Because Mount Rushmore was such a significant totem, if you will. Because you put like the most influential people up there that like really made change. So like now you relate that to podcasters.
Yeah.
Like who does that? Like, why would you even compare them? But I guess for fun, we can. Really, you want to go with podcasting? Or do you want to go to the root of evil? Or do you want to go to the root of evil?
Throw you off, bro?
No, you didn't at all. Because are we really going to talk about the Mount Rushmore podcasters?
That's a broad.
Or are we going to do the Mount Rushmore of CHH?
All right. That was inspired off of a.
I know where you were going with it.
It was inspired off of a serious tweet. No, I'm being dead serious, man. Rapzilla says,
"You being serious?
Which 4 Christian rappers would you put on a Christian hip hop Mount Rushmore?" No, for real. Like,
it stings. It's very poignant.
No, real talk, man. Like, which 4? Okay, what do you think of that question?
First of all, I think it's ridiculous. Because why does it matter? First of all, like, why do we need to have these people immortalized? Like, even think of immortalizing them.
Wait.
Putting them on the face of
Mount
Rushmore. Like, who would you put? I would put none of them.
Okay, what's the concept? What's the idea? So I
guess the most influential
level, it looks like
in CHH, I guess. The people who influence the culture, I guess, is where they were going with it.
Okay. You guess, but what put a bad taste in your mouth?
Because Mount Rushmore is like, those people changed significantly to a mass of people, like a country. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It just seems like we go into CHH. We do this for Christ. We point to Christ.
when you break it down,
so now when I put it on the Mount Rushmore, now we're pointing to them. So it's weird. I don't know.
How far is this?
Am I being legalistic?
Was this like no? Okay, I don't want to. I'm not going to jump into people's motives or anything like that. But I immediately think, okay, what's the logic?
That's what I'm saying. The why. Like, why is that even important? Why are we discussing?
Isn't this going to stir up controversy?
For real?
Isn't this? If somebody said Gil Vargas, put Gil Vargas up there,
I would say no.
First of all, I mean, I'm not trying to like.
No, either way, it's just as an example. Like, I would be like, nah.
What do you think Bizzle would say?
I think he would say
if we
no
said
too.
Bizzle, because I guarantee you Bizzle will be one of the names.
I think he would say no as well. Like, he would be like, nah, bro, you're not carving
Lecrae
my face.
will be one of the names.
Lecrae probably would.
I'm just thinking of
he'll definitely.
I'm just thinking of the names that we see all the time. Like, I'm thinking like very familiar names.
Unfortunately for Lecrae, it would depend on who's voting.
Okay, based off of what you see it out there, what you see on social media stuff. What are the 4 that you think the masses will go with?
Who do I think it would
the masses will choose? Lecrae definitely is one of them.
Lecrae, yeah.
They definitely will put Lecrae up there.
Shylin.
Oh, that's your list. Hold up, are you creating yours right now?
Because these were people who were pinnacle in their genre.
Hold up. I'm saying like, are you creating yours right now? You're thinking
you're saying the masses. I think
okay.
People
you think the masses would go with Shylin? I don't think so. I don't think so.
So yeah,
I don't think Shylin is the masses. Where does Shylin fit in Christian hip hop?
Where does Shylin fit?
Like, where does he fit within the spectrum? Because we got this spectrum. The spectrum.
He's like, when you think of theology and rap, he's the first name that comes up. Whenever you want to hear, like, for an example, when you talk conscious rap, one of the first people you think about is Common.
Common, right away.
You know what I'm saying? Then you can go down the line of other rappers, but Common is like, boom, automatic. So when you hear theological rap, Shylin.
Yeah, facts. Flame. Dun, dun, dun. Nah.
Yeah, Flame is one.
Flame.
But for the most part, because the thing is that Flame makes theological tracks, but he makes them appealing to people who to even listen to beat wise and all that. Where Shylin is all message driven. He's not focused on the beat as much as Flame is.
Right.
Like, he's not trying to get your attention to bop to it.
Yeah.
He's trying to teach you something.
Yeah.
So if anything, he probably picks his beat simple for a reason. He probably picks them like that for a reason, because he doesn't want the beat to outshine the message, knowing how he is, especially. So that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to theological rap, I think that's where you go to, because the dude proclaims it. Like, everything about his music is theology.
I get it, but the masses are not into like theological rap. That's a very that's a very specific niche. It's a very specific niche.
Yeah, but
that's like mainly the reform niche.
Yeah, but
Flame kind of like,
when you're comparing it to Mount Rushmore,
Flame just expanded that reach a little bit.
Yeah, but when you're talking about Mount Rushmore, these are figures, leaders.
I get you're trying to rationalize it in your brain. I'm talking about the masses. What are the names that you see the masses? You know the names, like Bizzle, Lecrae. You see the masses like flock right to the. So
yeah, then I guess if you're gonna go with the most common names
but you're logically trying to rationalize the impact. That's what you're doing. So if you're gonna do that, tell me the logical 4 that if you had to do the 4. And think about what Mount Rushmore actually represents, what it actually signifies.
I don't know who it's tough.
Can't believe Rapzilla made us do this.
It's tough because
y'all.
It's tough because
they're probably saying
there's only
like,
4.
Yes, we did it. Ha ha.
It's tough because there's only 4, but I would need more, because I would choose Lecrae, I would choose Bizzle, I would choose Shylin, and then I would choose the group.
You're talking about cross movement. You gotta pick,
because they're, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know who started the group. So whoever started, I would put.
Man, where's Brent at?
Brent will be the guy to tell me.
Where's Brent at?
But that's who I would choose. I would choose whoever is the leader of cross movement, which I don't know if they would ever agree who that is. But whoever started that group, that person, Shylin, Bizzle, and Lecrae.
Fanatic. From cross movement.
Yes.
Ambassador.
Well, yeah, those are the names. What I'm saying.
No, but you wouldn't pick one. You just say cross movement.
Well, yeah, because they started it together. They were all in a group. So, like,
but we're not doing groups.
I know.
You're doing individuals.
I don't know which one I would choose. I really don't, because they all.
Yo, all right. First off, when I first see the post, I was like, "My bad, man. I'm like sharing this stuff and doing all that." But first off, when I first seen the post, I thought, I don't know, maybe my age or whatever. I don't know. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, what's the purpose? That's what I thought too.
What you're gonna start things up? Any mature Christian artist who says, "Oh, you're gonna put my name up there or my face up there," like, don't do that to me. Like, don't put me under that pressure. Now you got people over there arguing about putting my face up on something that they think, like, I'm just trying to serve my king. I'm just trying to serve my master. Like, don't do stuff that's gonna cause stuff to stir things up.
Yeah.
You know, that's the first impression. But then when you unfold the meaning behind it, and then it's like, okay, if you take apart all the other stuff, the surface stuff, the immediate response that people get, maybe that was the trick. Maybe that, I don't know.
maybe that was the trick.
You know, but
just
if you do think about it, like, okay, so then, all right, the significance of what that represents, who would be up there? Yeah. Cross movement. Probably Brent would probably add 4 that none of us know about.
Probably.
But like, these are the 4 that birthed. It's like cross movements, great grandparents.
For real.
You didn't even know they rapped.
That dude is a historian,
like,
bro. All of a sudden, he has scrolls.
They weren't even rapping. They were doing that. What do they call it? The
in
jazz?
1972, there was a CHH artist that you guys are.
He got scrolls. He said he got scrolls. This dude got CHH scrolls.
He puts on his glasses.
Yo, the ancestry of CHH. Oh my goodness, man.
It has been
hilarious, bro. Oh, what up? People coming in. What up, man? Oh, we just jumped to 16 somehow. What up, everybody jumping in? We just talking about which 4 Christian rappers would you put on a Christian hip hop Mount Rushmore?
Which one would you choose? I like that.
Wow. Guys.
So tell me, which one? Why would you choose it?
Give me your list of 4 right now. Hashtag.
I don't know. I thought it was weird, but I mean, I am interested now to see what people say.
Who?
But friendly, please. Nobody, they'll be like, "Oh, that guy stinks." Why are you listening to him? He's trash.
I think the masses would go with Lecrae, Bizzle, maybe Dayton, and Andy Mineo. I don't know. I don't know what the masses are gonna go with. Now you got this whole other culture rising up. You know what I'm saying? The young ones coming in and doing their thing, and they got a whole different vibe, a whole different swag, man. I'm a fan of what I'm seeing, man. My only concern is, and I heard Flame actually talked about this on his podcast as well, is that what we talked about actually, what we talked about in the beginning of the show, OGs, like the people that are not, well, the lack of mentors when it comes to the creative, and faith. The two.
I mean, it also depends on where you are, because you know what I'm saying. If you're from an area where music is dominant, I'm sure you probably would find some mentors. But in a place like where we live in the East Coast,
well, it's more
business related, so it's hard.
I'm just talking like Christian hip hop specifically. Like, there's a lot of people, even like in ATL, we hear about independent artists that are all just going to the studio on their own, creating their own sound, their own wave, their own buzz, doing their own shows, and all independent. Like a handful of creatives all excited about art. And they're just running around, like, just doing their thing. That's exciting, man. Shout out to the Prayer Plug. Shout out to CJ. I love seeing the behind the scenes. I love seeing the Instagram stories and all that, and the whole crew in the studios creating, just having a blast, man, serving.
It is inspiring, bro.
It really is. It's dope. But the concern, not for them, but I'm saying like the overall concern is, where's the mentorship? Where's the people coming in and guiding and directing and holding accountable and helping? We spoke about, these kinds of things. So I don't know what, going back to what we're talking about, not getting off subject, I don't know who they would put on their, CHH Mount Rushmore. I don't know.
True.
Who's inspiring them? Do they even know who cross movement is? Are they hip? Because it seems like they're just coming in. Like, they don't even know Christian hip hop is a thing. Like, they're just coming in like we're just rappers.
Yeah.
Who love Christ.
About God.
Like, that's it.
Like,
CHH, we're just rappers who love Christ. That's it.
What is this?
What is this?
What is this CHH?
I don't know, man. I think it'll be like Fanatic. I think Brent will say, if you had to choose individuals, be like Fanatic, I don't know. The Truth was doing his thing at one point. Like, he was loud at one point.
That's true.
Ambassador stood apart. Like, even though, cross movement, Ambassador's name, Fanatic's name, names stick out more.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Shaolin, for sure. I agree with you. Shaolin, lamp mode.
Yeah.
Honestly, Lecrae, Shaolin. I see where you were going. Fanatic, Lecrae, Shaolin. I
didn't say Fanatic.
And who?
But,
The Truth. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
It's hard, bro. It's hard because
there's
there's so many different artists that's done different things for the culture. So it's hard, bro. It's hard to choose that. But I know Brent will have a list that we've never heard of. He'd probably take out the list with dust on it. Like, this list has been foretold for the last 300 years. It's like, wait a minute. It hasn't even been along that long.
And everything. I'm like, yo, Shaolin, you were mad prideful to write Shaolin chapter 1 verse. Come on, dude. Like, that's messed up, bro. You didn't have to write your book like that.
For real.
Shaolin chapter 1.
Shaolin chapter 1.
That's how he writes his raps.
The art.
Shaolin verse 1.
Fight. Somehow there's a word fight in there.
There's always a fight with Shaolin. Because you think Shaolin monk. That's why. Shaolin is a monk. That's the
Bro, I don't know how long. When I first learned his name, I used to say Shaolin all the time. And Mario used to be like, dude, Shaolin. I'm like, that's what I said. You like, no. You said Shaolin. Yo, I'm like, dude. And on top of that, I'm a huge martial arts fan. So as soon as I hear Shaolin, I'm like, yo, that's dope name, bro. He named himself Shaolin. Like, that's crazy.
No, Shaolin.
I know, but for a long time, I called him Shaolin because of martial arts. It just, no matter what I said, it always came out Shaolin.
So if somebody who has more of a stardom jumps into Christian hip hop, let's say like a Kanye West, does Kanye West go up there?
He becomes the Godfather immediately.
Does he?
He bypasses all of them.
He immediately outshines everybody.
He gets the mushroom.
Kanye West
he gets the mushroom.
It's all Kanye West.
It's just a long list of Kanye West.
He took all the keys. He's like, yo, actually, I'm hearing it might not be all Kanye West. It might be Master P and Romeo.
I heard, man. People coming to Jesus left and right.
It might be Master P and Romeo.
Something in the water.
You heard about that?
I did hear about that. They coming out with a Christian film company.